Hi, I'm Cider Spider, and welcome back to Project Zomboid CDDA Challenge, the most difficult way to start the apocalypse. Last time, I gathered up all the supplies I could find in the farmlands in preparation for a long journey west into a larger town. After arriving at my destination, it was now time to start preparing to create a permanent safe house. Oh, here we go. Sounds like a helicopter outside. Hey! Hey, I'm down here, help! Over here! Pick me up! Come on, surely this helicopter can't just circle overhead and not save me. I walked all this way, this must be my salvation, right? Hey, over here! Come on, what's he doing up there? Hello? Do you think they see me? They've gotta see me. Well, the zombies sure do. We better equip our stick, we might need it. Oh, there's a bookstore in this town. Let's see, maybe if I go north into the field. Oh, there's the police station. Is this a weird time to be eating a can of sardines? It sounds like he's flying away. Wait, come back. Wait, don't leave me here. I'm beginning to think this helicopter might not have my best interests at heart. Well, now what? Is that it? He's just gone? Flew overhead and left? Oh, the tool store. I need that. A few more zombies here than I can probably fight. Starting to get tired. It's not even that late. Well, the helichopper clearly was not my salvation. Oh my god, that's a katana over there. Back. Back, I say. Back. Alright, well, I think my best case scenario is to try and lose them out in this field. Oh, might be too many to lose. Get out of the way. Oh god, there's more here? I'm starting to get overheated. It's still winter, but so warm from running around. Alright, we need to tuck into a building and find somewhere safe to spend the night. Let's see if I can stow away in here. This gas station seems like a nice spot. Oh, they're gonna box me in if I'm not careful. Whoa. Bit of a mistake, it's okay. They didn't grab me. Man, I feel so weak all of a sudden. The fatigue levels are really stacking up. We got exhaustion and drowsiness. Let's see. There's not too many in this parking lot. If I can whittle them down, I might be able to get inside and rest. It's a very risky move at this stage, but I think it's going to be my best bet. It's a very long walk to get back to that farmhouse I was in. Man, they just don't stop coming, huh? Can't move too far in any direction, or I might risk drawing even more. This is kind of bad. I need them to start dying. Oh, great. Yeah, we drew that mob. That's no good. Oh, great. There's another mob. All right, well, we can try to lose them in the trees. I don't have really any other options at this stage. Oh, God. Everywhere I go, there's just another pile of them. Come on, forest. We just have to believe in the trees. All right, it's kind of quiet. We might be okay. I think it might be safe here. We're gonna sleep. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. It isn't pretty yet. It might not be for a long time. But this building, gas station that I'm in, will become my fortress. Oh, there goes my window. Alright, well, Fortress 101. We need to secure it. And so I'm gonna try to deal with anything that's in the immediate vicinity. Draw them out. One pack at a time, I can kill them. Alright, that's a little better. There's a lot of candy and stuff in here. Not so much like proper food, though. Ooh, beef jerky. Unlike a little dehydrated meat stick. With the chips and the sodas, hopefully this will be enough junk food to pump my weight up a little bit. Okay. Things of note, there's a hardware store across the street, and while I don't think it will be easy necessarily, I need to get in there and I need to browse. We've got to go shopping for tools. It's extremely important that I get a hammer and a saw. The saw arguably is more important since hypothetically I could make a hammer out of rock if I just find, junk lying around, but the saw, as far as I know, is something I'm going to need to loot. Okay, here's the hardware store. Oh. Yeah, the amount of zombies we got here does present a bit of a problem. See if we can round them up and ditch them somewhere. Alright, Make a bunch of noise here in the street. Hopefully draw them out to this location. And then we're gonna run around. Yep, we've got most of them. Oh, there's another ambulance over here. And my plan is to cut around south by these trees. M9 magazine. I need another nightstick, ideally. Hopefully with all the distance I put between me and the hardware store, most of the zombies dispersed. Doesn't look like they did. Oh, short blunt +1. That puts me up to 5. That is actually huge. The more short blunt skill I get, the more effective I am at combat, which can, in fact, be a game changer here. Alright, no matter what happens, I need to get in and out of this hardware store. Getting in is the easy part. It's getting back out that is a little worrying, but, well, we're just gonna have to hope for the best. They just seem to keep pouring in out of nowhere. If I could break the horde, I'd be fine. I think I kill these 10 and I probably have a window to loot the building, but they're really testing my endurance, shall we say. Oh my god, another 5 just walked up. Where did they come from? You see, normally I could win by attrition, but my weapon is rapidly breaking down, and so, sure, I could walk in a circle and hit zombies in the face all day, but eventually I'll run out of stick to hit them with. Alright. Everything's dead. We're in the hardware store. Come on. Please, please tell me there's a hammer in here somewhere. Another electrician volume 2. The moment I get a hammer in my grasp, I become an unstoppable titan. A lot of carpentry books. Mechanics. These are useful, but... Oh, garden saw. Okay, lovely. That solves one of my biggest problems. Hammer! Oh, I am so happy to see this. Oh, we got gardening tools here. Oh, a pipe wrench. That's also really good. There's even seeds. I could start a farm. Okay, so the bad news seems to only be the one hammer. Wait, there's more stuff in the back here. Come on. No, there's only one hammer. That is very unfortunate, but having a hammer at all is such a significant step up in power for me. I now have the ability to board up windows, to build things. I mean, it is an actual game changer. Did I bring nails? Looks like I did, yes. Okay, so I think my first order of business would be gathering up the planks here. Use these to patch up the windows on my gas station. Rest a little bit. Stamina is back. Gathered all of my things. There's a nice fog setting in. Okay, we're gonna have to kill these. These can't be suffered to live. Oh, crap. Well, my nightstick finally broke. Alright. I'm gonna fight with the pipe wrench first. The hammer is honestly my preferred weapon. I think it's better, but since I only have one, I'm a little protective of it at the moment. Ah. Die. Man, there goes another window. Did a zombie just break my window and leave? Oh, this was a good neighborhood. There's the plan. Ah, zombies are gonna attack me. Man, I wish they'd leave me alone. I'm just trying to board up my house. I'll fix all the windows they unkindly smashed. Bastards. Man, there's still a lot over there. This is gonna be an endeavor. But here's what we need to do. I need to start taking down trees to acquire the logs, and then zombies are going to interrupt me. I think that part might happen multiple times. Okay, now we can take our garden saw, cut these down into planks. Oh wow, 18 planks. I didn't think it was going to be quite that many. Now hopefully this is enough to cover all the windows here. If we get 3 boards on each window, zombies won't be able to see through them, which means I'll be able to relax inside the building, hopefully without being bothered. Alright, that should do it. If I remove the curtains from this back window, I can now transfer them to the door, close that off, and now I'm completely invisible in the lower floor of my house. Things here should be excellent. My weight appears to have stalled out at 70. I need to get it to 75 in order to not be considered underweight anymore. That is hugely important because it makes me a little bit stronger. Go ahead and consolidate all of the food into one spot. That way I have a good idea of what my inventory is. Tools and weapons will go here, and miscellaneous useful things will go in here, and we are in pretty good shape. Now, there is still an astronomical amount of work to do before this safe house can be considered a fortress. Unfortunately, the significant work that I must do is going to be bottlenecked behind clearing the area. Since it's already into the afternoon, and I know this idiot's going to start feeling fatigued soon, I'll wait until the morning to Tomorrow will begin a new day. Everett Warfield has 370 kills under his belt. And soon, I suspect he'll have a lot more. How did I wake up at 2 a.m.? I can't get back to sleep? This guy's a machine. He only sleeps for 5 hours. Well, it may yet be unwise to begin my conquest at 2 a.m., but I fear the zombies have left me little choice. These are the hours I would wake up, and these will be the hours during which I kill. Oh, man. Oh, my God. There's this many congregated outside my house? What? Why? Well, this is Garbo. This would be a great place for a zombie killing montage, but truth be told, this is a lot even for me. I can't even begin to imagine where all these came from. Oh my God. I think we're gonna need some kind of plan here. Well, if you can't beat them, lead them off into the wilderness. I don't know what the heck else I'm supposed to do. Oh my God, there's already just as many out in the wilderness. I want to believe the bulk of them followed me off into that field. Let's see if I can clean up the rest. Well, some of them followed me off into the wilderness, but not nearly as many as I needed to. Let's go for a little walk in nature. Everybody likes a little nature walk, right? A little 4 a.m. nature walk. This is how CEOs start their day, right? I don't know what company exactly I'm trying to start up here, but it's not wanting for volunteers, I'll tell you that. This might be the way. If I can drag the zombies around into smaller groupings, I can fight them a few at a time. I just need them to not be in a giant mob. Everett Warfield might yet win. Everett Warfield always wins. Okay, we seem to have a break in the storm of zombies. I'm gonna see if there's time to chop a couple trees down. You need to be careful with lumberjacking because it is very, very hard on the stamina. And so, since I don't have any actual safety that I can take refuge in at the moment, I need to make sure that my stamina never really gets too low. Can't necessarily hide in my house because any large amount of zombies will be able to break down the door. I think what we'll do is chop logs 6 at a time. If I cut down 3 trees and then saw the planks, the time it takes for me to do the sawing should allow my stamina to regenerate. It will also help me gain some very much needed carpentry experience. That's an awful lot of zombies over there on the road. Oh, I hope they don't come this way. Wow. This is not a good time or place to be doing carpentry. I hope they can't hear this. Things might get real awkward if they can. Well, nothing came a-running. They are slowly drifting closer to me, though. Seems pretty much inevitable I'm gonna have to kill all these. Yeah, they're coming at me. I don't know how well I can fight this many, but we don't really have a choice, do we? Yes, come at me one by one, like in those action movies. Bro, I'm like Steven Seagal. Well, we're right back in this old predicament again. I love this one. My favorite predicament. Of all the predicaments, this one never disappoints. The old too many zombies conundrum. Well, let's do what we can. Well, it seems like I can finally take a break. I don't actually need to read mechanics at this time, but it's the only book I've got that I can read, so while I wait for my stamina, I might as well. God, it just never ends. I can't wait to fortify this place. The sooner that happens, the better my life will be. I'll start with this fence right here, straight across. May not look like much now, but trust me, it will be very important later. Now, one small problem is that if I really want to fortify this place properly, I'm going to need higher carpentry than what I've got. Sitting at 2, and I will need no less than 3. Although honestly, I could probably just brute force it. Maybe I'll try that. As far as leveling up goes, what you really want to do are read skill books before you start training because they give you significant modifiers that dramatically increase the speed at which you gain XP. And so, train carpentry, I would want to read about it first and then start practicing. But in order to do that properly, I actually need Carpentry Book 2. And so what I could do is actually visit the local bookstore down the road and see if they have a copy of it, which they probably do, and if I bring that back here, that would speed my process up a little bit. But since I'm doing so much carpentry by volume, I can probably just gain enough XP that even without the modifier, I'll still just level up. Also, I cannot overstate how many zombies are out here. Feels like I've killed so many already, but every time I wander slightly out of the parking lot of my little abode, there's just so many more. Oh, look, here, what now? Now they're, wow. What do you know? There's a million zombies here again. Turn my back for 3 seconds, and I'm completely overrun. I can't tell if they're just respawning really quickly or if they're wandering in when I'm not looking. Maybe I should have chosen a better place to make my base. Guess my dinner will be a can of soda and some snow globes. A meal for champions. This place is surrounded on all sides by vast quantities of zombies, and I am quickly running out of food. It is truly a bad day to be Everett Warfield. Aha, a shotgun. Hey, that time I got 6 hours of sleep. Well, another day, another slaughter. This will continue until the zombies are gone. Oh no, my Mjolnir broke. I guess I gotta use my carpentry hammer now. Well, one little blessing is that my hammer will not degrade from carpentry. It only degrades from combat, and so if I do happen to break it from fighting too much, I can do a shoddy repair job on it, and it'll at least drive nails. But speaking of nails, it's kind of awkward to admit that out of the many that I have found in my tenure, I only brought one box with me. I was really kind of banking on finding more while out here, and since that hasn't happened, it's going to become a problem very quickly. These zombies clearly have no respect for architecture. I'm just trying to build. One of them did have a pipe in it, though. Yes, this. Not a half-bad weapon. Well, I dare say it might be well served to try our luck checking this neighboring store. If there weren't any nails at the hardware store, I don't think it's gonna be looking good for this general store here, but gotta do something, right? Let loose. Lead pipe. Man. This thing. Pretty solid. Oh, seems I've run out of water. That's bad. I forgot I was supposed to be paying attention to that. Alright, well, looks like we got us another nightstick. Lovely. Get inside this building. Ooh. Oh, man. This place has all kinds of food in it. What the heck? I was worried about food. Yeah, we're not gonna have food problems, but there are more important things than food. Oh my god, butter. Margarine. Oh my god, there's so much butter. There are more important things than food, but there are few things as exciting as butter. Oh man. This gift just keeps on giving. Holy crap. A pickaxe? I guess I'll grab that. Yeah, sure. See, what I was hoping to find here was, like, hardware. Oh my god, car zone. Yes, that will be so useful if I ever get a working TV. Another pipe wrench and mustard. Yeah, no nails here, which is really the only thing I came here for, but... Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm, like, super thirsty right now. Let's drink an orange soda, why don't we? It also seems like a good time to down half a tub of margarine. Why, you might ask? Well, because it will help me get my weight back up. Okay, I'm 0 for 2 on stores that I've looted, but surely the farming and rural supply will have nails. I don't know if I want to... Yeah, a few too many to hold myself up in there just yet. I could probably kill this many zombies with a lead pipe. I've done more with less before. Yeah, let's just get to it. Yeah, I am not in danger. I am the danger. Alright, I will now be taking all of your digital watches. Now I still can't find a belt anywhere. It's actually driving me crazy. Anyways, we finally get to have a look around the farming store. There's an unsurprising amount of seeds. Books about farming. And zombies. Oh god, where did all these guys come from? Clean up on aisle 5. Go away, bro. You're just annoying me. Please tell me there's nails in here somewhere and not just a bunch of worthless seeds. Another saw, another shovel. Man, they have got so many copies of all these farming books, but all I need are nails. No, not fertilizer, not sandbags, no. Looking like we got the bad ending. Well, at least there's a sink I can fill my bottles back up. Solves one of my many problems. There are a lot of guns in here. Not much in the way of shotguns, though, which is what you would really want. I'll load them all into this lovely trash bag. Oh, God. Okay. We've got to be careful here. It would be all too easy to get trapped in an inconvenient spot like that. Oh, there's a back room here. Could there be nails maybe back here? Come on. Fishing rod. That's kind of good. That could be good, but not really what I need right now. I don't think I've ever struggled this hard to find nails. Oh. Alright, we've been pushing our luck a little bit too much here. Still at high exertion as well, so I think it's time we get back to the base. I'll need to come up with a strategy because when it comes to nails, if I can't find any at any of the hardware stores I've checked, my best bet might be to go back to the farming town where I started, get the ones I left behind. There were at least 2 more boxes, I believe, but it's an incredibly long walk. Oh God, we're gonna want to take a more scenic route back, I think. I should have sat down when I had a moment. Please tell me the gas station isn't overrun again. Come on, you chump, just die. Okay, thank goodness. Seems like I didn't get any other attention, so. Man, we really hit the jackpot with that food store, though. Look at all of this. With this amount of butter and junk food, I'll be overweight in no time. Oh, yeah, let's check this annotated map. It's all the way in West Point. A little campsite outside of town, though. That's pretty cool. Maybe if I ever make it out that way, we'll check that out. Okay. Well, the plan is simple. First, we're going to eat an entire container of margarine. Delicious. And then we'll drink a quick soda to offset the inevitable depression from eating an entire can of margarine. Now, here's the situation. I really need nails for my plan to proceed and or succeed. I'm desperate for them, but I'm not desperate enough to walk all the way back to the other farm yet. So, we're going to scout the surrounding area, see what we can find out here. I'll consider backtracking a last-ditch effort. Oh my God. Everywhere I go, there's just absolute hordes. We can't stop and kill every single horde of zombies that we see. Satisfying though that might be, it's gonna get us bogged down a little too much. I am up to 500 kills though. Goodness. Anyways, just down the street from my gas station, there's a small residential area, and this last house here has got a shed. Sheds are usually where you find nails, and so here's hoping that we do in fact find some. Oh my God, a generator. Oh no, my lead pipe broke. Go with the nightstick for now. I don't think I can repair this lead pipe. That's too bad. That thing was a tank. You guys just leave me alone. I'm trying to get stuff. Stay down. Oh my God. First thing we find, a box of nails. Could there be more than one maybe? No, but there is a ball peen hammer. Oh, we're gonna be peening so many balls. Shotgun. Shotgun bad. The thing with the random gunshots you might hear is that, comforting though it may be, the prospect of someone else being out there, you generally are never going to find anyone out there. What you are going to find, though, is that zombies will walk toward the sound of the gun going off, and so if you clear an area and then a gunshot goes off nearby, zombies will wander through and repopulate that area. So every time we hear one of those random shotguns in the distance, it has a chance of drawing zombies back through my freshly cleared gas station. In other words, it's a bad thing. A revolver. This house has all kinds of goodies. I'm a little greedy, hoping to find another box of nails, but it would be incredible if I did. Toolbox. So there is a third option to acquire nails, which is to break down any piece of wooden furniture that I can find. It's very time-consuming and usually don't get very many nails for it, which is why that one is even worse than the desperation option of walking all the way back home. Although you do actually get carpentry XP for doing that, and so it can be a 2 birds, 1 stone type of situation. It's just, yeah, in my experience, usually that's going to be more trouble than it's worth. Here's that horde of zombies I left behind. I might have to actually just kill them if I want to search these other 2 houses, and I kind of do, honestly. I swear there's a lot of police in this town. All horse and no pony. Like a factory town, but for cops. So it's like Like a really big police station, so they had to build up a town around it so that they would have a place to live. Yeah, I'll wear a fanny pack. Everyone loves a good fanny. Oh. Cool, yeah, now they're in here as well. Well, this is kind of a bad situation. Yeah, that door's coming down. That door is down. All right, get out of here, you. How many zombies came through that back door, I wonder? Just, yeah. Let's just deal with this. Whoa. Any nails? No. Well, then they're useless to me. Last house. Still an absolute horde of zombies outside, because why wouldn't there be? Any, digital watches? What a belt. I'll settle for a belt. Holy crap. I thought that belts could spawn on regular zombies and not just players, but I don't know anymore. I haven't seen one, and I've checked hundreds of corpses. Anything good in the ambulance, I wonder? Antibiotics? And is the ambulance good? No, not really. Well, it's times like these, I'd like to have a nice peaceful walk in nature. What a lovely little lake this town has. Not the worst place to spend the apocalypse. Probably even catch some fish out here. Zombies. Yeah, the neighbors leave a little to be desired, but yeah, can't win them all. What we do have over here is this lovely little church pavilion and their community center, and, well, I would say odds are slim, but there could be nails in here. Let's just get the place nice and cleared out. We'll have us a good old look. Ladies, one at a time, please. My baton can only handle so much so quickly. Any nails in here? 2 boxes of screws and no nails. Why has everybody got so many screws? Pancake mix. I like that. Oh my god, there's so much of it. Let's climb out the back window. If I run to the hills here, I should find my first house, the one I stayed the night in when I arrived in this town. Yeah, here it is right here. Let's see if it's been completely overrun yet. No, seems okay in here. Left canned food here. Did I even loot this place? Oh, great. Well, this is a bad idea. It's already kind of late in the day, but I am going to head for my old house since I'm already over here. I might as well go get the freaking nails. It's my own dumb fault for leaving them behind. I don't know what I was thinking, bringing 1 box of nails. I mean, it wasn't unrealistic to assume that I would find some in the town that has a hardware store, but it was a little too optimistic. Oh yeah, there is this little farm road here. I guess I could check here. It's probably going to be a good idea to spend the night. I don't think I'll make it back to the house by nightfall, and the fatigue will start to set in, and then I'll just be in all kinds of trouble. So hopefully this place isn't too overrun. I can find a bed to sleep in. God, that actually scared me. Oh, I wasn't expecting zombies in the barn. Hi. Nothing else in there but hay. Hay and a couple of zombies. Gotta love that. Some delectable canned corn, and I'll give that tin can back to nature. Someone's got to refill those tin deposits. The frickin' gnomes aren't gonna do it. And this looks like the tool shed. Finding generators all over the place. It's a shame I still don't know how to use them. A machete. I guess I'll grab that, sure. I really just wanted nails, though. Kind of crazy how all I've wanted for a long time is really just like the most mundane stuff. It's just so hard to find. All right, let's check this little trailer. Yeah, seems like I'll definitely be able to sleep here. Close the curtains, though. Borrow your toilet water. Like y'all are going to be using it anymore. Whoever lived here. And this house has cereal and tomato. I'm not sure how everyone in this zomboid world was surviving off of 2 days of food tops, because that's about what you'll find in any given house. However, forever at Warfield, with the sheer amount of houses I have broken into and robbed, it's really all starting to add up. And so I may never have to farm or hunt or do anything. I could just live off of MREs forever. I'm honestly surprised by this place. I didn't think it would be as crowded as my little town is, but I assumed there would be some zombies out here. Other than the 2 in the barn, it's been peaceful. Oh, spoke too soon. There's one in the tool closet. Die. And no nails. Oh my god, it's Carpentry Volume 2. What are the odds? Well, this is the last building out here. It's my last chance to find any nails. Garage is completely empty. Bro, that's a big house. It's like a proper farmhouse. This is pretty nice. I wouldn't mind living in a place like this. It's a little bit out of the way, but what are they banging? Where did she come from? Oh. That was kind of risky. Well, it is a big house. It would be shocking if it was completely empty. Oh, no. I got a laceration from that? No way. And on my fighting arm. Oh, my God. Oh, there's one left. Can I even fight like this? I might have to stay at this house a little longer than I'd anticipated. Bro, there's a belt. Finally, I can have hot bars for my melee weapons. I'm a little worried about the laceration situation, but, well, my odds are that I will live. I might not, but I probably will. Alright, well, here's what's gonna happen. Everett Warfield, going to enjoy a nice meal, canned corn, and canned chili. He'll pop a couple of painkillers, read about carpentry until the pain goes away. He will dream like a god. Okay. Great, my laceration's infected. That means it's gonna take a while to heal. And I don't have anything to sanitize it with. I think antibiotics. These will fix that, yeah. Since I'm functionally stuck here in the meantime, I'm gonna be completely ineffectual at anything I try to do with a damaged right arm. And so, all I can really do is start disassembling the furniture for carpentry XP and, nails, while whiling away the hours and praying that I don't turn into a zombie. That's kind of going to be my life, I think. Guess I might as well read about carpentry. This isn't so bad, honestly. Nice snowy day, sitting in a comfortable house, reading a book, learning a skill, possibly turning into a zombie. Alright, there's carpentry 2 done. Bust this place up. Oh my god, I learned something. And look at that, I got 1 nail. Being in the house is apparently making me depressed. Man survives the zombie apocalypse. He can't be in the house for 1 rainy day without getting sad. Oh no, I gotta read a book and break down furniture. Ever work retail, bruh? There ain't even any customers here. You got nothing to be depressed about. I've got all kinds of nails off that bed. Alright, I guess it's now or never. I need Superman to save me from depression again. It's like I'm Lois Lane falling off a building or something. And there you have it, 4 carpentry, just like that. Wish I had the next book to read, but, well, I don't. Oh, I do have this book. This'll cure my depression. Good lord, this weather, man. Maybe hunkering down out here in the countryside was a stroke of luck. Can't imagine if I was trying to carry a couple boxes of nails down the highway in this crap. Let's read about electricity. If this is what the apocalypse looks like, honestly, I've had worse days than this in the modern era. Now let's eat an entire bag of dried split peas. I hate to trash such a cozy little house out in the middle of the countryside, but there's really just nothing to be done for it. I will probably never come back here. So the best thing I can do with all this furniture is turn it into XP. The good news is, if I haven't started getting sick by now, it does appear that I will not be turning into a zombie. Time to do my crossword puzzles. Can't risk getting all depressy again. I need to survive at least 1 more night in this place. Hopefully my arm heals by then. Well, after destroying nearly all the furniture in this house, I'm up 22 additional nails, so I mean there's that. You know, a box has 100. Alright, it seems like we're gonna live. Waking up at 11 is a little strange, but here we are. So anyway, I need to finish this journey. I can't spend another day at this farmhouse. We need to move on. Probably a bad idea to walk down the highway in the snow, but that's what we're gonna do. The highway at night in the snow. If it gets too dark, I've still got the jumbo-sized flashlight that I can whip out to guide me. But otherwise, I anticipate it to be a pretty uneventful journey. Oh my gosh, look at the time, look at the date. With the toll of midnight, it is now Christmas, and I have arrived at my lovely farmhouse just in time. Hopefully Santa's got nails in his stockings. That's really all I want. I've got humble desires, you could say. Also, the zombie, unfortunately, is not invited. It's strange being back here after so long away. Right, so, most of the stuff I left here isn't really all that important. It's just, you know, a lot of extra supplies. But here's what we really need. 2 more boxes of nails. Absolutely incredible. So dig this. If I dismantle all these watches, learn a lot about electricity. And there's 1 electrical. Now this skill will not be that useful right now. Trust me when I say it will come very much in handy in the near future. All these garbage bags. Essentially what I should be doing is evacuating this entire outpost, since the The fortress I'm working on is intended to be my permanent base. But since I stopped to loot on the way here, I don't really have that much extra carry capacity. But 'tis the Christmas season, so let's have us an entire bottle of bourbon. Not exactly eggnog and brandy, but Merry Christmas to me. Now we just have to make the long trek back. It's probably safe to say that my other houses and bases and various checkpoints that I've stopped at over my journey will stand abandoned until I get some kind of functioning car, because this type of journey on foot is very seldom worth it. If I wasn't absolutely desperate for these nails, I would not have even come back here. But I mean, hey, it's a white Christmas. Oh my god, I'm getting drowsy? I've only been awake for like 3 hours. Well, that sucks. Just gonna have to stay drowsy, because until I get home, I can't exactly stop and sleep. I don't think the snow is gonna make a very comforting bed for me. I'll cue the long walking montage. Go. Well, we're back here at the checkpoint house. I think I'll stay the night here. Obviously, I gotta get rid of these degenerates first. These idiots just won't leave me alone. But I can't have a bunch of zombies banging on my door when I'm trying to sleep, especially not on Christmas Day. Alright, Santa's been delivering ass whoopings all night. He's ready for sleep. Slept in pretty late there. I think I'll have lunch on the go, an entire bag of chippies. I'm almost back up to normal weight. We gotta keep on lard maxing. We're gonna get there. Man, this lake sure is a popular spot, huh? Anyways, I wanted to swing around this way on my way back to the house. I was not anticipating this many friends out here, but oh god. They're all right where I don't want them to be as well. I guess I could fight. I'll see if I can lose them. I really don't want to fight this many out here. It's Christmas. Even the World War stopped for Christmas. Alright. Should have lost them. Let's do this. I want to get this generator back home. Oh god, why are there always so many? Alright, we gotta drop it. I'll come back for you. Oh, cool. Gas station's overrun again. This is why I'm trying to build a fortress, so that they, stop getting in here. Where do these even come from? Well, I don't think I'm getting any Christmas miracles this year. I just need to try and drag these away. Alright, I think we lost them. Mostly. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't think they noticed me come in. It's crazy how much worse it is than I thought it was gonna be. I really thought if I cleared out this little gas station, I would just be smooth sailing for a long time, but it has been a daily battle just trying to keep the parking lot clear. I don't know what the respawn settings are or the roam settings or what, but it's just insane. Never a dull moment, and I actually run the risk of running out of weapons. Well, short blunt weapons, that is. My weapon of choice. I would be loath to fight with anything else, but I do have options. I can hear an absolute horde of zombies outside, and they seem to be hopping over my fence over and over again. I really wish Santa would have just given me coal instead. But we've done a lot of place setting this time around. I finally got a giant pile of nails, hopefully enough for all of the crazy constructions I'm planning to do. I have a quite sizable supply of food, enough to last at least a week, possibly two. My weight is continuing to increase. I'll be getting rid of underweight very soon, and that means I'll only get stronger. So all the pieces are in place. We are just about ready to raise the fortress. Merry Christmas, idiots.